It's an extraordinary honor for me to be selected as president-elect of the NCAA. When Myles Brand became president, along with the leadership of all of the presidents of the members, there was a new era that came, and that was the era of academic accountability and the promotion of academic success among our student athletes. No reservations whatsoever about taking the job. Great reservations about leaving a university that I love. It's this difficult challenge of leaving a great job for another great job. I flew in this morning and then had a meeting this afternoon with the entire executive committee. We had what from my point of view was an excellent conversation, apparently from theirs as well. We talked for close to 2 hours. I had met with and talked with a smaller group earlier, and then waited to hear their answer to the question of who was going to be the NCAA president. It was a bit like waiting for smoke to come out of the chimney at the Vatican. I think the most important issue is to recognize that the NCAA does, in fact, engage in a variety of activities that generate revenue, the basketball tournament being the most dominant one of those by far, and that's not inconsistent at all with the goals and values of the NCAA. The question is, what do you do with those resources? If those resources are deployed toward advancing the values and interests of intercollegiate athletics and student athletes, then in fact I don't see an inherent contradiction there at all, quite the contrary. The NCAA right now distributes somewhere around 96% of all of the revenue that comes in from that tournament out to member institutions in support of those schools and colleges. The real question is for me one of intention. What are you raising those dollars for? What are you doing with them? And in this particular case, the NCAA needs to make sure that the interests of student athletes are being served, and I'm very comfortable with the position they're in right now. There are 400,000 members of the NCAA, student athlete participants in the NCAA. The world has far too little understanding of what those students' experience really looks like, what their involvement in athletics is, and we're going to be working hard on that. We'll certainly have to address a variety of complex challenges out there. The institutional members are struggling right now with cost of athletics, and the NCAA is going to have to be helpful as best we can in those issues. We've got a number of issues to resolve yet around the basketball tournament contract and the allocation of those resources. So there's no shortage of issues sitting on the next president's plate.